Hello, my name is Rachel Wechter, and I am your instructor for Public Communication Studies 200 here at Coastline Community College Military Program. This video is intended to give you some quick directions to help you navigate your way through this online course, especially because this is a rather unique version of an online course involving web cameras and video uploads. So I wanted to give you some tips that would help you to begin this class successfully and hopefully inherently answer some questions you might have along the way. On to the directions. So first thing you want to do when you begin this course is to read the syllabus. And the syllabus has a lot of the directions that I'm sharing with you in this video. So read that over and then watch this video for reinforcement. But likely any question you may have about the course is going to be found in the syllabus. Next, go ahead and complete the letter of agreement, and also make sure that you've secured a proctor and have that proctor fill out the proctor form and then submit it to me via email, or you can also put it in the Dropbox. And my email address is rwegter@coastline.edu. A quick note on the proctor form. It can be found in the syllabus section, and it's in two forms for easy access, either a Word doc, which you'll be able to fill out and then submit electronically, or a PDF, which you can print out and then put in the mail. Next step would be to post a photo in the discussion forum. And this is something you'll be required to do so that I have facial recognition for your posts in the discussion forum, as well as when you get to your speeches. Any questions you may have about how to create a profile photo can and will be addressed in the announcement section of our Seaport course website. Next, when you go to course lessons, you'll be given chapter reading assignments. So each lesson for the course is dated, and you'll want to stick to that schedule as closely as possible. It's designed to help you pace yourself so you have the best possible experience with the course. And in each lesson, you'll notice that there are reading assignments. Every few lessons, you'll find that a quiz pops up. In this case, this course has 4. And then you'll also have discussion forum assignments and a midterm and a final, in addition to the 4 speeches that you will be doing over the course of this session. In the course lessons, go ahead and view the course videos. And the videos are brief, but they give you lecture style material that relates to the course content that you're reading about during that lesson. It may be required for you to create a Moodle account to access those videos. And if so, you'll need to input your course access code that you'll get from your textbook for this class. And at any point in time when this is an issue, I will make sure to have clear directions posted in the announcement section for the course. As you get closer to speeches number 3 and 4, and those are the speeches where you'll need your proctor to use the evaluation form that ultimately gets submitted to me, you'll want to go ahead and review that evaluation form so you know the way in which you're going to be graded. And that's a form that you can find in the syllabus section, and it's something that I invite you to look at as early as possible so that you can start formulating your plan of action towards mastering these concepts when you do those final 2 speeches. To be clear, all 4 speeches are intended to be recorded and submitted to their respective Dropbox sections in the Seaport course website, along with your reflection sheets and your outlines when required. There are 4 open book quizzes in this course, and you can both preview the quiz before taking and submitting it, and then ultimately go ahead and submit it once you feel like you're ready. So make sure that you know the difference between previewing and then ultimately taking and submitting the quiz. You'll have 2 options anytime you enter into the SQUID or the quiz mechanism within our online course. The midterm and the final due dates are explicitly labeled for you, so go ahead and take those when the time comes. They are both essay style, and you'll be required to answer 4 questions of your choosing amongst the list of options. Often I get questions about the discussion forum and the appropriate way in which to approach your postings. Our discussion forums are a little different from some of the online course discussion forums you might be accustomed to, because I do not require you to respond to one another unless you feel led to do so. I'm only asking that you post meaningfully and creatively and thoroughly to the question that is pertaining to that discussion forum for the week, and to make sure that you've proofread your response for grammar and spelling errors before you go ahead and post it. Like I said, should you want to interact with others with regards to their postings, please do so. And I truly enjoy reading them. I log in every day to read the discussions going on in the forums. But that's not a requirement. Once you've put your initial posting up, that will suffice for the grading of that assignment. A couple of things to consider that I might not have already mentioned, but that are ultimately incredibly relevant to this course. First thing, the due dates for assignments can be found in the course calendar option. So just click the tab on the left that says calendar and then select the course. So if you're in more than one Seaport course for the session, you'll want to go ahead and pick the course that says CMST 200. The course lessons introduce the assignments and will do so in advance so that you have time to complete them within the due dates that are reflected on the course calendar. So as long as you're doing the lessons in the right order on the approximate days that they are revealed to you, then you should be fine and definitely within the due date range that is indicated on the course calendar. When you click on a quiz or an exam, you'll notice that there's an open and a close date. And the close date will in every case be later than the due date on the course calendar. And that situation can pose some confusion. So allow me to clarify. The due date on the calendar is the day by which I prefer you take the quizzes or the exams, which constitute the midterm and the final. However, because this is an online course directed at a distinct population that may have issues with work, with travel, and with internet connectivity, I have created a buffer in which you can still access those quizzes or exams and not have difficulty in submitting them. So that is why the close date appears later than the due date on the course calendar. However, in every case, I prefer you follow the calendar as closely as possible when it comes to due dates, because it will give you the best experience in the class. Finally, even though our course on Seaport has a start date and an end date, you'll notice that the final exam, as indicated on the course calendar, is due about a week earlier than the end date indicated on our course website, and that can pose some confusion. So to clarify, the course end date is the time at which I need to get ready to submit grades to the college, and so I make sure that all your assignments are due about a week prior to that so that I can finalize everything, make sure everything is as it should be, and then submit your grades immediately when I can. And that ends up benefiting my students because they get that grade submitted as quickly as humanly possible. So please adhere to the final due dates on the course calendar rather than holding out for that end date on the front of our course webpage. I truly hope that this video has been useful for you to clarify and illuminate this very interesting and very enjoyable course. As always, please don't hesitate to email me at rwechter@coastline.edu should you have any other questions. I'm here to be both your instructor and your resource as you navigate through this course. Take care and have a wonderful session.